Hi there guys, it's your boy 12 Happy Death, also known as Daniel, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm doing a card game that you might think you'd never see on my channel. I have been recommended this game a hell ton, and as you can see, it's Keyforge. So if you don't know what Keyforge is, it's a card game, but the premise is very different from other trading card games in the fact that you don't trade your cards. So each one of these decks is completely individual to you. So when you buy one of these decks, the Keyforge, I think they average at around 10 quid. I got it a bit cheaper because I'm part of the Tabletop Society in Lincoln. But Keyforge, they're about 10 quid, these decks. But when you get one of these decks, that deck list there that you see is not the same. So I'm going to have a completely different deck to what you're going to get if you buy one of these deck packs. And I think 10 quid for a Keyforge deck is pretty solid, considering how popular the game is and how good the game is. And, you know, even for casual players, I've been recommended this game a lot. And you know I love my card games, so this is my first one, Keyforge, Call of the Archons, deck opening. So as you can see, I've opened the deck box, but I actually haven't had a look at any of the cards in it yet. So that's the deck list. But we'll have a look at what the cards do like right now. So this deck, as you can see here, are the three families. So Vobnar, Untamed, and Dis. I know Untamed and Dis are quite strong from what I've seen played of this game so far. If you do want a Keyforge tutorial, leave it in the comments below, because I would actually love to teach this game. It's very simple to learn for newcomers and all, so yeah, I highly recommend. So, and the reason I'm saying this, even though I've just got my first ever deck for Keyforge, is that I've played it with friends, and it literally took me 5 minutes as an experienced trading card game player to pick up and learn. So as a new player, it might even take you max 10-15 minutes to learn how to play this game, like genuinely, even 20. Like, it's not going to take you long to learn how to play this game. And your deck, your individual deck, that which no one else in the world has, your Keyforge deck, this is your deck, comes pre-prepared in the box. So all you need to do is open it up and you can get to playing, and that is amazing. So this one is Extraort, the author of Sorcerers, which is interesting that it's Untamed and Dis. But let's see what these cards are. So first of all, we have Follow the Leader, an action card. It's a play for Vobnar. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature may fight. That's very strong, actually. Loot the Bundles, another action card for Vobnar. Play for the remainder of the turn. Gain 1 each time an enemy creature is destroyed. That's really strong as well if you're playing an aggressive deck. Relentless Assault. So I'm guessing all the Vobnar ones are coming first, so I don't need to say Vobnar every time. Play and ready and fight with up to 3 different friendly creatures, one at a time. Another action, discard cards from the top of your deck until you either discard a Vobnar creature or run out of cards. If you discard a Vobnar creature, sweet, put it into your hand. So it's almost like a search. And because in Keyforge, when you run out of cards, your discard pile. You just shuffle your discard pile, and now that's your deck again, and that's awesome that you don't just lose the game because you have no cards, but you also get 1 towards your key for that, for playing that card. So that's pretty good. For the remainder of the turn, you gain 1 each time a friendly creature fights. That's really solid. So you can see this is a very aggressive deck. Yeah, like deal 2 to a creature for that artifact. Here are the creatures. 5-0. Play your opponent loses 1. Very solid. Headhunter, fight, gain 1. Solid again. If your opponent has 7 or more, they lose 2. Solid. For each remainder of the turn, gain 1 each time an enemy creature is destroyed. Looter Goblin, very strong. 8. Wow. Heal 3 damage. Troll heals 3 damage if you reap it. Wow. So you would gain 1 from that because you reaped, and then you heal 3. That is strong. And you get 2 of them. Well, I got 2 of them. So this is the Dis house now. Arise, choose a house, return each creature of the house, discard pile into your hand. Wow. So let's say so if you don't know, in Keyforge, your main goal is to get 3 keys, and the way you get keys is by getting 6 of these. So you can see this deck is very much based around aggression at the minute and attacking. To gain 6 of those, get your key, and then do that. But what this is a very strong combo piece as far as I can see. Because if you picked House Dis, so at the start of the turn, so how this game works is that you pick a house at the start of your turn, and you're only allowed to play cards of that house for the rest of your turn. So if you picked Dis and you played this card and then you chose House Dis, you would be able to combo all the Dis cards in your discard pile. So you'd keep this in your hand at the start of the game, just keep on discarding your discards, and then call House Dis, play this card, bring all the discards back from the discard pile which you sent there earlier, and then just start whacking them all down. Oh, that's strong. Oh, wow. That's insane, actually. Control the week, and you get 1 here for that, just for playing it. But you must choose that. Ooh, okay. That's pretty strong, because if your opponent, say, has House Untamed, played House Untamed last turn, and they used quite a lot of cards, then you can say, oh, you have to play House Untamed next turn. And then they're like, oh, well, I used a lot of my House Untamed cards already. Well, sorry, lad. That's the game, you know? So, and you get 1 for using that, so that's very strong. And another Control the Weak, which is not too bad at all. Guilty Heart's another 1 for doing that. Destroy any creature with a, on it. Pretty solid. With 1 on it. Hand of Dis, destroy a creature that is not on the flank. Pretty strong. And again, another 1, just destroying creatures for completely free. So if your opponent has 3 or more creatures on the board, then you're destroying creature. You're getting a free kill, pretty much, which is very solid. Another 1, Mind Barb. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. That's pretty solid, and you gain 1 for using it. Another discard. Keys cost +3 during your opponent's next turn. So keys normally cost 6. To forge. That would make it cost 9. So they would have to take an extra turn to forge that key. Oh my god, that is strong. Wow. Play capture 3. Oh wow, that's strong actually. Wow. This is, and another one. House this is strong. So if you claimed House this and you just played those two and your opponent was about to forge a key next turn, now you can't and you're in a position to be able to forge a key. Wow, this is strong. Gain 2. And so your opponent might not want to destroy that because they know you'll gain 2. But now you have a 3 Dust Imp on the field. So now you have a 3 creature on the field. Which you can reap for 3/1 of those every turn. And you may even want to suicide it to gain those 2. Oh my god, this deck is looking strong. During their draw, your opponent reveals their hand to 1 less card. So you normally draw up to 6 every turn, but this would make them draw up to 5, which is very strong because having 1 less card in hand is very good for you, obviously. So now we're moving on to the House Untamed stuff. Full Moon, for the remainder of the turn, gain 1 each time you play a creature. Obviously that depends on how many untamed creatures there are in this deck. Key charge action, lose 1. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Wow. Wow. That is insane. Okay. That's very strong, actually. Life Web. If your opponent played 3 or more creatures on their previous turn, steal 2. Very strong again. And you get 1 for using it. Here, Nature's Call action, you get 1 for using it. Return up to 3 creatures to their owner's hands. So if your opponent has 3 creatures on the board, bye-bye. And you gain 1 for... Fam, this deck can do no wrong so far. Destroy each damaged creature. Gain 1 chain. Oh my god. Destroy each damaged creature. Bro. Wow, so if your opponent's deck is really tanky and has a lot of health, wow, okay, that's strong as anything. Then we have Save the Pack, destroy each damaged creature, gain 1 chain. Again, that was the same as the last one. Unfortunately, you don't get 1 for using it, and that makes sense because it's such a strong card. Nepenthe Seed. But there are some cards we've seen in this deck already that have 1 for using it, even though they're already strong cards, which make them even stronger. So, yeah, no. Nepenthe, that's amazing. This deck is looking very strong. Nepenthe Seed. Sacrifice a Nepenthe Seed. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand for Omni. That's not too bad. You just sacrifice this and a card you may want in your discard pile just comes back to your hand. Pretty strong. You get 2 for playing this. It's just a creature, so fair enough with 1 and 0, so that makes sense. And you get another one of those. Well, I do. You may get something different. Obviously, you will get something different. Mermook, just a creature, and another one. Your opponent's keys cost +1. Again, pretty solid. And then the last card in this one is Witch of the Eye, is Reap. This one, reaping means if that's a creature, you turn it to that side and you gain one of these in order to build your key counter instead of attacking. So instead of attacking, you just do that and you gain 1, which is good. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. So pretty strong. So this deck is looking very strong overall. I would say I don't have a lot of cards that actually give me +1 or +2 just by playing them. I really have to work and play aggressive to get my keys. But it's a very, very, very interesting deck, and I'm looking forward to playing it soon. So yeah, if you liked this video, drop a thumbs up. If you want me to drop more Keyforge stuff, put it in the comments below. So yeah, that's been me for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time, guys. Cheerio.